Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here. Yes, a spectacular effort! Gets it back, and oh! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Liverpool didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Isak. Oh, great ball! Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Gets it in, up to meet it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the shot! Has a hit! Clearance and very necessary. Keeps everyone guessing. Alisson catches it safely. And now the breakaway. And it's Salah. Striding forward, facing goal. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball swung in. The shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bowden is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Oh, good interception. Isak. Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Timely intervention. And now they can launch a counter. Well read, he's sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Back into the middle. Van Dijk drives it forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hoists it forward. Isak. Good ball. Up for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mohamed Salah. Isak. Looking to get within range. Drives it in. Gets up to head! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And that's the second half started. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there's a long ball. Hits one! And he's straight offside. Isak. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rodri. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Salah.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Got a sight of goal here. Drilled in low. Defender's on the back foot. Hoists it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Isak. Has he picked him out? Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. That's a decent ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Whipped. Towering header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Massive leap! He can get that clear. Stones. Manchester really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Isak! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Isak.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Here it is now, surely! It's in, it goes for goal! And he heaves it forward. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gomez. Jones. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Played back in. Rodri. Jones. Looking to break out here. Isak. Oh, good chance! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's dead. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gomez. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Gets the better of his man. He's got the... It's one! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He's had a look. Has a pop. Really well taken goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
Manchester produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific...
Real chance!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Gets it back.
Foden. Manchester have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Lobs it in gently. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Floats one over. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Big chance! Hoists it forward. Isak. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Isak, and the flag has stayed down. Heads it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Out for a throw. Isak has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Jones. A heavy challenge. And the weighted pass. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gomez. Isak. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back underway.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Forward it goes. Jones. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Great run on the overlap here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Allison catches it safely. Foden provides an outlet. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Up to meet it! Just so calm under pressure.
Now, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still have...
In he flies! He came in hard, very hard. He's going after it. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Plays it out to the flank. Jones, and it's got through. Can he pass a hit? He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team now.
Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Jones. Gomez. Van Dijk. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the wing. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He's found his man. Chance to break. And the shot! And the ball's come out. Plays it into the box.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There was plenty of power on that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias drives it forward. Over to the left. Striding forward, facing goal. That's a brilliant interception. Knocks it away. Manchester have to get it into the box and quickly.
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments. He scored! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Loose ball, who's going to get that? 4 extra minutes added on. He could be in here. He's won him. He's had a go. And it's there. And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is one of the monuments to the history of... It's one! There it is! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he has a sticks it away! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Manchester are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
What a ball this has turned out to be.
Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition.
Manchester have a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Foden, he's gone for the shot! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Rodri. Deep cross. Pedro Neto. Rodri. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. Hoists it forward. He's got through. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's found his man. Gets away from his opponent. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now, chance to break. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a brilliant interception. Out to the left it goes, back into the middle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pedro Neto. A real chance to break. He's looking to get there first. Little doubt, that is a foul. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ruben Dias. And now the breakaway. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's nice. It's a loose ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Foden. Now surely. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Goalkeeper's ball. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Manchester are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Heads it! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And now they can launch a counter. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Manchester just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Defending was strong and firm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Foden. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Breaks on here. Gets the better of his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Battles to win it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get...
Goes for goal! He's scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, good ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Now can he finish? He slid it through. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Pedro Neto. Here it comes. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Decent looking ball. It's got through, he's gone for it! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, good interception. Ruben Diaz. Has he picked him out? They've been given a corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Foden. Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And the counter is on. Gets it back. Pedro Neto.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Manchester just have to run down the clock. Looking to break out here. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Brings it to a close. Manchester have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to... Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pedro Neto. Oh, what a ball! Has a goal!
Chelsea are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's come loose. Could be a chance. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Shaped for an overhead. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ruben Dias sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Gets his head to it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here comes the corner. That's a half-decent try. Away from immediate danger. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. Pedro Neto has been caught there, it's a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Pedro Neto plays it out to the wing. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Battles to win it back. Looking to get within range. Whipped it again. Gets up to head it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Pedro Neto.
Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Pedro Neto.
Hoists it forward.
Pedro Neto.
Well weighted. Here it is, big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
João Cancelo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gets his foot in there. Cuts it out. We hit half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Dashing forward at pace. That's a throw.
Bruno Fernandes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Towering header! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met.
To become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And the finish! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
Oh.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Chance to break.
Pedro Neto.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Goes for goal! And more! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me.
That's up for the header! They've scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Portugal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Diogo Dalot. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot gets it into the middle. He's gone for it! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it back.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Ronaldo gets it out to the wing. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. There's the ball in.
Chelsea can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Chelsea certainly don't need to overcommit now, their priority lies further back.
Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves plays it forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here. Has a hit! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. João Cancelo. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That is good defending. That's been repelled. Fired in. Keeper's ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Germany seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Room for a shot. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Kimmich demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Over to the left, takes aim with a cross. Tries a shot! Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. João Cancelo. Heads it! It's there! First blood drawn. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Has he picked him out? Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And the header! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nemecha. Barcelona got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Kimmich plays it out to the wing. Good take. Has a goal! He's scored! Germany are all square.
Germany are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just...
Lewandowski! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well,
and there's the end of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Up to meet it! Big chance! And he's done it!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Barcelona go into the lead. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Hoists it forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. He gets past his man. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Rashford. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been won straight back. Chooses to go back. Brushed. Shot at goal! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Plays it back. Gnabry. Is there any support? He might not, and they've been caught out here. And it's played forward. Rashford loses his balance and loses the ball. Gnabry. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good interception. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Has he found his man? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gnabry has a hit! Sticks it away! Right back in the game!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Into the last 5 minutes. Barcelona need to hold on for a few more moments. Timely intervention.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Ferran Torres. We are into overtime. And that's sprayed out wide. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it. And that will be the final act. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
That's it for tonight's match. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Towering header! Could fall kindly. Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Shoots! He scores! England are back in business. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Rice. Casemiro with a good steal, well played. Vinicius Junior. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. And that's been levered clear. Over to the left. Casemiro. Lovely feet. Danilo has come steaming up from the back for this. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Out towards the flank. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Brazil just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Rice hoists it forward. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's come loose. And help's available out wide. And here's Kane. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Can he? And the shot! Squeeze it out of harm's way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position. Keeps everyone guessing. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Played back in. And now they can launch a counter. This is promising. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Casemiro. Danilo. Hit long and direct. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. A heavy challenge. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Rice.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's played forward. Casemiro. And it's Danilo. Gets a good foot in there. Danilo. Kane. Now a chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Rice. He's had that put on a plate. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And somehow it stayed out. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Back to the keeper and try something new. Rice. Danilo. Gabriel. Forward it goes. And he's cut it out. Rashford has been found.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Richarlison. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Foden goes looking. Saka. Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a fabulous position. That intervention was very necessary.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Back to the keeper and go again. Alisson gets it upfield. Rice. Saka. England desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane finds himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Saka. And back to base. Rice. And that will be the final act. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the... And the shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
It's got through and... Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level. Out.
Rodri. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Plays it out to the flank. That is clearly overhit. Still goalless. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's in!
Foden.
It's a decent ball. Mbappe. Dembele goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Foden plays it forward. Defender's on the back foot. And he's on his way! Has a pop! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And here's Dembele. Cut out in the nick of time. And the counter is on. Hernandez battles to win it back. Ruben Diaz gets it back. That'll be a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rodri. He's through. Here it is, has a pop!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Dembele. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now the counter. Just brushed off the ball there. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Rodri. He's got through. And he's onside. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
And it's played forward. Chance to shoot! And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Going for goal! Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. And he's there to cut it out. Rodri. Ruben Dias. It's come loose.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Real chance! Forward it goes. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. They continue each to cancel the other out. Dembele! Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Mbappe. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Timely intervention.
Manchester are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
He's left his man. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. It's come Dembele!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Foden. Cuts it out.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hoists it forward. Hoists it forward. Manchester have a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good take in a good area.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Bernardo Silva. Foden. It's a brilliant interception. Thuram Ulien. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Isak, right through the middle. He's had a shot! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's broken loose. It's gone a long way up and away. Breaks on here. Oh, he's gifted it back. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Could move up a gear here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. It's come through. Tries a shot! Forward it goes. Out towards the flank. That's a good ball. He's gone for it! And oh! They've done it! France are back on level terms. He was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Isak. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. He's got away. Can he find... Oh, real danger here. Oh, he's not going to get that. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hernandez. Mbappe. Towering header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. Look at the defender bombing forward. Looking to break out here. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And back to base. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Isak shoots! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mbappe! Little doubt, that is a foul. France are making a change now. Mbappe. And he heaves it forward. And the counter is on. Let down by a lack of accuracy. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Massive leap! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Defender's on the back foot. Deftly done. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. A real chance if he can get through. He's through, it's one-on-one! And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Loose. Mbappe battles to win it back. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Crunching tackle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what...
And he has been fouled there. Going through. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. What an adventurous run from a defender. Knocks it away. Oh, he's found him in space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance to break. France must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gets away from his opponents, swept in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Down the flank. Thuram Ulien. Oh, shooting chance! He's looking to get there first. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to... Has a pop!
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
A heavy challenge. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well read, he sorted that out. And that is that. France probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
The action, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. Oh, real danger here. And the shot! Kimmich. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. Face to face. Going for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Goretzka. It is deadlocked. And here's Kane. Kane. Chance! He's got it, and he's got time. Well played, he saw that coming. Kimmich. And here's Kane. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Real chance! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence...
He's gone for it! Tar. Goretzka. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. He's there to receive it. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Forward it goes. Half an hour played now. Just brushed off the ball there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Isak. He's had a goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw-in. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Has a hit! And he heaves it forward.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tar. Goretzka. And here's Kane. Half-time getting close now. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Room for it. Has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose. Isak gets wrestled off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Back to the keeper and go again. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. Decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And that has put paid to that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tar. And it's Goretzka. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's been taken straight back. Isak. Dashing forward at pace. Out to the right. Kimmich. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Liverpool keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Taken out, that'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's played forward.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. He could be in. Tries a shot! Surely this time, it's in! Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Defenders on the back foot. And it's Goretzka. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this... He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. Gets it back. Goes for goal! Sorry, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Casemiro, and it's played forward. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Into the box. And that's been repelled. Tries to swing it in. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Gets wrestled off the ball. Italy applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set this...
Has a hit! They've scored! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Italy didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it is a corner again. Forward it goes. Mateu. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Hoists it forward. Tries lifting it over. Timely intervention. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. Lobs it in gently. He's made sure that that won't get through. Locatelli. And it's played forward. He's gone for it! And in it goes! Italy are back in business!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Italy grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well, they can break here. Locatelli. It's on a shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Italy take the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He gets past his man. In with the challenge. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Italy head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Towering header! And he's going long. Strong punch. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, some tackle that. He slid it through. And it's played forward. Locatelli. He's through the middle. Locatelli gets it, and now what? Diogo Dalot can get it clear. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Well weighted. Face to face with the keeper. And it's been... Has a goal! And yes, it's there!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Chance! And that's a goal kick. Mathieu. And now the breakaway. Big chance! No question, that's a foul. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cristante. Into the last quarter of an hour. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. They've been given a corner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Plays it long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cristante. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Not much. Italy have a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. A heavy challenge. Firmly met. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cristante. Out to the left it goes. You can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Italy certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
So it is still 0-0. Turns and goes back. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. To get himself offside. That's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Well positioned to make that interception. Hernandez, Mbappe, Hernandez, out towards the flank. That intervention was very necessary. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That could spell trouble. Gets away from his opponents. Tries to get it forward quickly. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hernandez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's in, surely! Forward it goes. Now the counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rodri. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Finds himself eased off the ball. Decent looking ball. Room for a shot.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Keeper's ball. Looking to break out here. Hernandez just brushed off the ball there. He's played him through. Quang. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been...
Has a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again. But while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Cuts it out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Quang. That's a good ball to find him. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And back to base.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Quickly, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hoists it forward. Foden. A chance to play it in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's played forward. And France can counter now. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. He's made sure that that won't get through.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ball through needs to be good here. Massive leap! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Foden. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Caught offside that time.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Played into space out wide. Here comes the corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Towering header! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Gets it back. Kovacic. He spotted the run and played him through. Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that's that. France are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. And the finish! Valverde. Mbappe. He's got away. Has a pop! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe! It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Oh, good interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Lewandowski. That's a good ball to find him. Has a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hoists it forward. And back to base. To the keeper and try something new. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's picked him out. Chance to shoot. Keeper's ball. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And here's Lewandowski. Valverde battles to win it back. That's a promising ball. How about a shot? It's Lewandowski! This could fall anywhere. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Cancelo. Valverde. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Lewandowski. Has he picked him out? He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rudiger plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're already into the second period.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
That's the through ball. Hits one! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Lewandowski. Look at the defender bombing forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Lewandowski. No question, that's a foul. João Cancelo. And the counter is on. Come back to the keeper. João Cancelo. Madrid can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession, and the through ball is intercepted. Lewandowski. And it's Cancelo. He's left his man. Keeper's ball. Plays it out to the flank. Has gone out. Ceballos. Mbappe. Mbappe! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, that's nice. It's a decent-looking cross. Brahim Diaz. Could be a chance here. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior. Short has a pop! Mbappe is magnificent! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Finds himself eased off the ball. This is promising. Now can shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that will be the final act. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their